Hi everybody, New Year is here. Thank you for tuning in. In today's vlog, what I wanted to talk about is what I do around sort of December, January time. Is an exercise called the sort of year in review check-in. And in this check-in, I look at the past year and I look at the achievements in that year. I look at what went well, but also look at the mistakes or the difficult times in that year. And then I look at the learnings that came out of those. And after that, I create a plan for the next year, or I'm influenced by these findings to create the plan for the next year. My name is Petra. I am the Nordic Career and Confidence Coach and the founder of the Kickstart Your Career Flow formula. Been an amazing year. It's brought with it loads of challenges, but loads of growth and loads of successes as well. On my business side, but also on my artistic side as well. And one of the successes is just behind me, and I'm looking into creating more of sort of similar style of works because I seem to be flowing when I'm doing this kind of work. On the business side, I've launched my vlog here. This is what I'm doing now, and I look forward to improving those and making them even better for you. And I've also launched my one-day workshop, and this has received some rave reviews and people have been very satisfied with it. And thank you very much for those who have come along and who have made those workshops so amazing. So thank you very much for that. Now, in this time round, I thought I'd up the ante for us and actually look at the whole decade in this exercise. And because the thing is, as humans, what we like to do is we like to forget our achievements. And I believe it's really important to not only look at last year's achievements, but also look at where you have come from in the past decade. Because just like with myself, I'm sure with you, amazing things have happened. Personal bests have come out, growth has come out, and it's important to review those. Why is it important? Well, because then we can steer our boat in the right direction. But especially if we are not, or we feel we're not necessarily on the right path, this exercise will look at the whole decade and you'll be able to pick out the things that were most important to you. And our brains really are like a GPS system. So when you give your brain these goals to try to achieve, these this information, what is important to you, it will go out there and find the opportunities for you. But also what it does, it gives us energy. It gives us the energy when we realize how much we have already achieved, and to propel us into the next decade, into the next year with energy, with motivation. And this motivation comes from within you and not from the outside. So let's crack on. So take out a notepad and pencil. This exercise is also wonderful to do with your friends and family. And because what it does, it sort of brings us together. It allows us to share where we want to be going, and then allows us to be there for each other, to support ourselves in this journey. So are you ready? Let's get started. So at the top, write decade check-in, and then write part 1. What am I proud of? Now, what are the achievements that have come out of this decade? Where have you come from? What changes have happened? Maybe in your health, your business, your career, in your relationships. What achievements and changes have happened? And what personal bests have you achieved? Now, this is definitely personal bests. This is about you, not comparing yourself with anybody else. And when you write down the list, what you can do is you can look at your emails, you can look at your photos just to get some reminders of the things that you have achieved, your calendar, diary, and those will help you to write down a list of the things that you believe you're very proud of that you have achieved in this decade. And once you have then written down all these things, what I want you to do is to highlight or circle the ones that are most important to you. What are the most important achievements in this decade for you? And after that, I would like you to write down why. Why are these achievements so important to you? So let me give you an example. The fact that I left the legal field was an achievement in that year. However, me finishing my law degree, me getting into law school, and then working at the solicitors at the same time was an achievement. It wasn't a personal achievement. Now, of course, we don't want to discard, because obviously that is an achievement in itself. I worked hard to get there. But for me, the fact that I left the legal field in that same year was very important to me. And then the why. Now, the why is really a natural motivator for you. When we write down why it is that we are so proud of something, why it is that we want to achieve something, it gives us this kind of motivation, the ammunition behind the how. Because without the why, the how won't come about. We're almost done. So the last exercise is the learnings that have come out. So writing down the learnings that have come out of any mistakes or hiccups helps us to focus and not to repeat those mistakes and find a solution to them. And this is a fantastic roadmap for you for the next decade, because the world really needs the gifts that you have within you. And this exercise will help you to fine-tune that roadmap for you. Thank you very much for listening. Bye now.